Parapsychology Today, a program of investigation into the realms of the unknown. Suspend your mind for a moment and journey to a world beyond the five senses. Parapsychology Today is a program exploring ideas, theories, and concepts that have been around since ancient times. We'll journey to outer worlds and inner worlds. We'll look into such phenomena as past lives, UFOs, and hauntings. And we'll explore psychic ability as it relates to human potential. We do not intend to prove or persuade, but rather present theories and personal stories of ventures into the world of parapsychology. Whatever your beliefs, we hope this program will start you thinking about a reality beyond the five senses.
Hi, welcome to another edition of Parapsychology Today. I'm your host, Pauline Nortness. Today we're going to talk about activating your third eye. What is your third eye? Well, we'll find out in just a minute. My guest today is Ashley Fisher. She's a light worker, and Ashley's going to talk to us about your third eye. Obviously, her third eye is open, right, Ashley?
Absolutely, yes, for
Can
sure.
you tell us a little bit about your background and how you can talk about the third eye?
Yes, so I've been a light worker for quite some time, but I've had it in my family line. I've had great-grandmothers, grandmothers on both sides, psychic healers. I had one family member in the 1800s. She was a faith healer, and she healed with her hands. People came to see her from all over, so it's definitely in my family for sure.
So what you're doing now is in your DNA. It's not any training or education. But do you train since you've been doing this, have you gone for some training or education?
Yes, I feel like I'm always learning. So any topic of the metaphysical light work, I'm always learning and wanting to digest more. So yes, absolutely.
Okay, now we talked about the third eye. We've got one eye, two eye. What is your third eye and where is it located?
Yes, so the third eye is located, I always say, it's kind of like a triangle right between your eyebrows. Yep, so right there, right in the middle of your forehead. And to me, it activates a whole other world of healing for yourself and for others.
Is there any significance in the location?
I feel like it is part of the chakras. So we all have chakras within our system.
Wait a minute, people
yes.
might not know what chakras are. Could you explain?
Yes, so they are, the most common ones are 7 chakras. They're like spinning wheels, and they're in different points of your body. And
spinning energy?
Yeah, spinning energy. And so the third eye is one of the chakras, and it's next to your crown chakra, which is where all the knowledge comes in.
From the universe.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I like to remind people that we don't notice because it seems solid, but everything is energy.
Absolutely.
Everything is energy, vibration.
Yes.
So that's energy. Is there any, well, we mentioned that. Have people lost the ability to open and use their third eye, and why?
So I do believe that's true. Not going into too much detail, but I do believe personally that before we get on this earth, school of hard knocks,
yes,
we are on the other side and we know everything that's going to happen. We pre-design our life before we come down here. The thing is, when we come down here, then the veil goes over our third eye, our whole being, and we forget everything that we've known for many lifetimes. So I think a lot of people have their third eye closed maybe their whole life because they aren't aware it's there, or they aren't ready to receive that knowledge.
You know, when you said you forget your past lives, I'm thinking, why would we do that? Maybe because it'd be too difficult to live this life if we knew everything that happened before, I think.
Yes, and honestly, it can be overwhelming if you knew everything, because the vast knowledge that we have on the other side is inconceivable.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, so people have lost the ability, and why would you want to open it? Does it enhance your spiritual awareness? I mean, why would you want to open your third eye to begin with?
Yeah, so I think it does enhance your spiritual awareness, and I just want to touch briefly on, you had mentioned, maybe some people's third eye is blocked or covered or calcified. I personally believe that if you drink heavily or use substances or any kind of negative energy, low vibrational foods even, that can also...
or words, there's a lot of low vibrational things going on.
Yes, all those that can also block your third eye.
Now, does everybody have the ability to open it though if you want to? If you really want it, does everybody have the ability, or are some people not going to ever be able to open their third eye?
I believe they do.
They
I don't want to limit any human because I think humans are magical to begin with. So I think that everyone could if they want to.
And what kind of abilities, once you open your third eye, what kind of things can you do?
Oh gosh, so many things, but it's different for every person. I'll be honest. So some people may start to hear animals communicate with them, hear crystals communicate with them, see dead people. It's just, there's so many things that could happen.
Has your third eye always been open?
It has not. It has only been open for about 9 or 10 years. And I actually did it in a meditation class, believe it or not.
You explain us.
Yes, so I was in a meditation class. My dear friend said, okay, we're going to open your third eye. And I was embarrassed because I said, I don't know what that is. And so he explained, and the way he explained it, I still explain to my clients. So imagine that spot right there. Imagine like a kaleidoscope starting to spin slowly.
Oh, I can picture that. That's
yes,
pretty.
Beautiful. And you can close your eyes and you can start to picture it. And that's how mine opened. And when I sit down to do an angel reading with my clients, I will picture that kaleidoscope slowly starting to open.
Now, could you work with clients before you opened your third eye, or did that really help you once you opened your third eye?
I honestly think that's what did it. I think that's what kind of had my spiritual awakening start.
Are there any spiritual practices that work with the third eye? I was doing some research, Hinduism and Buddhism, Taoism.
Yeah, I think
they're spiritual practices, and I'm not sure how they work with it, but I read that they do.
Yeah, I think a lot of practices, Eastern practice, all of them. Yes, I do think they do work with the third eye and that type of energy, yeah.
And so we did kind of touch on the benefits of opening your third eye is that you open up to a lot of abilities that you didn't have before.
Yes.
Yes, and what are some of them again?
For one, I think your intuition is stronger, and you might hear messages come through for yourself as well.
Right.
You may be able to communicate with animals or plants or crystals, or you may see loved ones that have passed. It really is, you're pulling back that veil that when we came down here we had shut.
Oh, that's a very good explanation. Okay. How, like, say I came to you and, well, you said about the kaleidoscope, but if I came to you and how do you help people open their third eye? How would you help me? Like, say I want to open my third eye.
Yes, so the kaleidoscope is a good example, but I've also got another one that's a little bit simpler, and I like this one too. So I tell my clients, imagine a little you in your mind right there, and you're climbing this ladder.
Oh,
and
I like
you've
that.
got a light switch. And you turn it on, like the old, chain light switch.
Yes,
where
I'm following you.
Uh-huh.
I'm very visual, so I'm picturing
same with me. And so you turn that on, and that can also activate your third eye.
Huh.
So when people are first working with their third eye, I always tell them, turn it off when you're done working with it. Because a lot of people don't realize that you can just continuously get a stream of consciousness.
Oh, so you don't want to do that all the time, no?
No, so when I first started doing my angel readings, I would climb up that ladder and turn off the light when I was done.
Right, because if it's going on all the time,
it's going to be noisy.
Yeah, it's going to be hard.
Yeah.
Can everybody open their third eye, or has things in our life caused the third eye? Well, we did mention calcify, but can everybody open their third eye, or are there people that still can't?
I think it's possible. It's if they're open to it. Because some people, that is such a outside idea that they couldn't even fathom. And that's okay, because I'm not going to judge them on where they're at in their journey. So, yeah, I think they could.
And then once we open our third eye, what powers?
Oh, gosh, many powers. And like I said, there's so many different wonderful ways of healing. So they may be able to do Reiki, healing with their hands. They may be able to read tarot or oracle cards. The list is endless, truly.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I've interviewed a lot of people that do tarot, people that do Reiki. So I never thought about them having a third eye or opening it.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Any people that came to you that you want to tell us about, without mentioning names, any kind of interesting experiences you had with helping people open their third eye?
Oh gosh. I think, oddly enough, a lot of people don't feel like they're worthy of getting divine messages, and the third eye, it kind of makes them nervous, like, oh, I don't need to know anything, I'm okay. Which I understand, but once they do, you never look at life the same, because you realize that there's something bigger out there, there's the unexplained, there's the things that you just don't really think about. Yeah.
Do you think a person has to be kind of like us, like metaphysical woo-woo people, to even want to open their third eye?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I think that people sometimes that are, for example, my husband is very logical. I call him the scientist. So he's very science-based, and I'm very in the clouds, dreamer, you know. And he has listened to my readings over the years, and he said, Ashley, I'm going to tell you, there's something I can't explain about you. You know things that no one else knows about these people, and now I'm starting to believe that your third eye really did activate, and you can see stuff that I can't ever see. So I think it's...
Does he want to now?
I don't think he does.
He's not ready.
He's not ready.
Some people aren't ready to open their third eye.
And that's okay. That's their journey.
Yeah, I was going to ask you why they call it a third eye, but I guess it's between your eyes, so it's your third one.
Yeah.
So we're always born with that third eye, huh?
Yes.
I like how you said it was a veil, and, you know, I can understand that. So anything else you want to tell us about the third eye?
Gosh. Don't give up. If you're trying to open your third eye, honestly, there's a lot of great YouTube videos that...
Oh, really?
Yes. And
oh, I got to write that down because I want to open mine.
Yeah, and so what I often would do is I would type in guided meditation to unlock your third eye.
Oh, okay.
What I would do is I'd fall asleep to it. I would put it on at nighttime, because we have our higher self that's more active, I believe, at night when our lower dimensional self is sleeping. So your higher consciousness is going to get the messages, and you won't even notice it, but you start to feel different, feel awakened. So YouTube's actually a great resource.
And do it just before you go to bed?
Yeah, and you can do it while you're awake, but before bed I find is beneficial.
Did you ever have somebody open their third eye and they were afraid? I mean, once they opened it, they had some weird things happen to them?
Not yet, but it is possible. That's why protection is so important, that divine protection.
Before you open your third eye, protect yourself?
I would say so, yeah.
Okay, so you put the white bubble over you, but
Absolutely.
you could put a golden light.
Golden light, you can imagine just this light.
You're protected, or ask for protection, you can pray for protection.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this has been interesting. We didn't go very long, but I guess we covered a lot of stuff. Is there anything else we could mention about your third eye?
Like I said, just don't be afraid of it. And everyone's journey is different. So, like I said, be open to whatever comes. Yeah.
Well, that's good, Bill. I think, you know, for us to be able to have another dimension in this world is really helpful, don't you think so?
It's very comforting.
Yeah.
Because you realize that, A, we have so much support from the other side, from other dimensions, and we're never alone.
And we have this ability, and like you said, we're born with this...
the veil.
Veil, yeah, we want to open the veil.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't want to bring up things happening now in the world, but I think the veil is kind of lifting now too, don't you?
100%.
Yeah.
And, you know, we always have to have that balance with darkness. There is light, and right now things are being exposed from the darker side, but love and light will always win.
I like that's a good way to end. Love and light will always win. Thank you, Ashley.
You're
It's been
welcome.
great talking to you about this topic. Okay. We'll see. Hopefully we'll see you again. This has been interesting. It's been short, but short and sweet.
Yes.
And ending on a positive note.
Absolutely.
Thanks, folks, for watching another edition of Parapsychology Today. And Ashley will have her website in the credits if you want to contact her for help you open your third eye. She can do it. And if you have any information you'd like to send us, we'll give you our website too. So it's nice seeing you again. Hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.